welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, B, and I'm back with another video. So in this video I'm going to be giving you guys tips and I'm going to be telling my MD story. Please do watch this video if you have an MD coming up next year, this year, 2021. And then I'm going to be showing you guys my dress, where I got my hair from, where I got my shoes, accessories, and all that from. I'm going to be giving you guys a bit of makeup plug. Please do carry on watching this video. Let's get into it. My MD was last year. I matriculated in 2018, obviously. And it was honestly one of the best nights of my life. And I really enjoyed it. I think my dress also made it like 10 times better because I looked absolutely stunning. I can tell you now that MD preparations, like planning your MD, is not easy at all. Finding a great designer, finding a good makeup artist, finding shoes that match your dress well is really not easy. It's really not. It's actually quite hard. I just don't. When I was planning my MD, I just didn't understand how people can plan weddings by themselves without a wedding planner. I basically had a dress disaster, and this happened 2 weeks before my MD. So I wasn't happy with the dress during the first fitting. I'm going to put up pictures. It was a red dress, maroon actually, and I had a design in mind. It was this big red gown with a big long train, and it was a beautiful dress. It was a princess dress. I was going to kill it in that dress. So basically, the material that we bought was actually the wrong material for the dress, but I feel like my designer could have advised me when I showed him the material that, listen, this material might not make this dress that you want, so maybe we should like change the design. Because I wouldn't mind if he changed the design. Obviously you can't always get what you want in a dress, but he should have like said, hey, this material might not be perfect for the dress that you want, and also that material might not be enough, because trust me, that material was not enough and we should have bought more material. And when I asked him if this material was enough, he said it was. So basically went for the first dress fitting and I was not happy, but because it was the first dress fitting and obviously there was still stuff that needed to be done with the dress, I thought, you know, I was just gonna leave it and see it again in the second fitting and everything like that. So second fitting came, it was still not good, very bad. And then the last fitting, I felt like there were only a little bit of changes with the dress, like they were just a little. Basically he just added more material and a bit more volume, but I really wanted volume in my dress. Like, I love big dresses, especially with my body type. Like, I love big dresses. We kept on telling him like, put more volume in this dress. He didn't really take direction. So when we went to the third fitting, the dress was basically like straight with a bit of volume, and I didn't like that. And it looked plain, it looked boring. But we were gonna add flowers, because the design I wanted had like beautiful flowers and stuff like that. We bought a lace material, and like as he's like putting it on, this was the final fitting, as he's like trying to, like we were deciding where we're gonna put the lace on the dress. It didn't go well, it didn't fit with the dress, it didn't make the dress pop, and I thought that it would add a little like something extra to the dress, but it just didn't. It really didn't. And I was so stressed. There were like 2 weeks before the MD and I was still writing prelims, so I was very stressed out. The back of the dress was not even straight. It was not straight. Like, one side was bigger than the other, like one side was longer than the other side. My shoes were showing. I was wearing Nikes while I went to the fitting, so I put them on just to see like if it would be long enough for my heels. And basically we trusted this guy because he did my sister's matric dance dress, and her dress was absolutely gorgeous, and he's designed dresses for my mother. Luckily God came through for me at the last minute. Had to find a new designer, and it took me about 3 days to find a new designer. So the designer I found was Bonolo Mashilo, B Mashilo Designs on Instagram. She's an absolutely amazing designer. Like, honestly guys, she's one of the best I've ever seen. So I'm plugging you with this designer. I'm plugging you. You should take my advice. She just made me look beautiful. Like, she really came through for me, and I'm so grateful for that. So she did work for Ladies Amar, and goodness, from the queen, she designed a few of her dresses in a few episodes. So she's a really great designer, and like she came through for a girl, like she came through for me. We went for my first dress fitting the day before MD. So I didn't know how my dress looked, because since she did Ladies Amar's dress, I thought it would have just been easier for her if she could do a dress that she already knows how to do, if you get me. I told her, please do Ladies Amar's dress from the Summer Awards in dirty pink. So she did that. Then she went to buy the material. I didn't know how the material was gonna look. I did not know anything, and that shows that I had so much trust in her, because I knew like she could pull it off. Only when she sent my mom the picture of the material could I buy my shoes, because obviously I didn't want any heels that didn't match the dress. The Thursday we went and I saw the dress. I was in love just looking at it in the mirror. It's such a beautiful dress, guys. I'm gonna show you guys pictures of the night and the detailing. I have it here. Let me show you. So this was the top of half of the dress. This is a corset, if I'm not mistaken. The detailing of the dress is absolutely just beautiful. Like, guys, I would advise you to go and get a dress, any dress, like for an event or whatever, made by her, because this is the bottom half. It has the volume I wanted in the first place. I looked like a princess. Very, very, very long train. Very long train. The color, guys, the color went well with my skin. I just felt like such a princess on that night. And the thing is, there were people stepping on my dress, but it's cool. It could have been a mistake. It could have been jealousy. It's fine. It's okay. I looked like I belonged in Buckingham Palace. Meghan Markle, who? I looked like Cinderella. Black Cinderella with a pink dress. I looked like Sleeping Beauty. Aurora, who? I looked beautiful. I looked gorgeous, spectacular. I deserve a woo shem. I advise you to go to B Mashilo Designs. I'm so grateful for her help. Then I went to buy my shoes. I got my shoes from Ruby. They're a bit dirty now. They're dirty. I wore them. From Ruby. I think they really went well with the dress color. I got them on sale. They were 600 rand originally, and then I got them for 400. So these were my shoes. If you have like a dress that's like a bright color, go with like clear shoes or whatever. And don't, like, if you have a dress that's too busy, don't go all out with your shoes, you know. Just get nice simple shoes. And also don't spend too much on your shoes if your dress was too expensive. So look for sales. And with my clutch, I couldn't find a clutch at the last minute that went with my dress. So my mom had this gold clutch. I found it, and I was like, this is gonna go. So she gave it to me. I broke it at MD. Guys, everything on mine was last minute, can I tell you that? Except my makeup and my hair, but everything else was basically last minute. So this is the clutch. Again, it goes pretty well with the color Dirty Pig. And then with my hair, I basically got my hair from Dragon City, believe it or not. I think places like Joburg and Dragon City, like, they do sell nice hair, but they really do sell a lot of fake hair. They sell a lot of fake hair, so you really have to be very, very careful when you are buying a weave. So personally for me, I think buying bundles and a closure or a lace frontal is way cheaper than actually buying the wig that's being made already. Make sure the hair is real. I want to give you guys a few tips to check if the hair is real that I used. So a few of these tips to check if your hair is real or not, I got them from the internet. First, you should smell your hair. So the hair you purchase should not have a strong factory or beauty store smell to it. Smell of chemicals is a red flag that the hair has been processed at some stage, which is a no-no for virgin hair. Check for excessive shedding. All weaves and hair, like, they do shed, but it shouldn't be too much. On this website they say you should ask for a sample. I don't think that any hair shop would give you a sample of their hair to take home. It says if you took the sample, you should burn it. And when set alight, virgin hair quickly burns completely and smells like your natural hair if burnt. Synthetic hair, however, burns very slowly and smells of burning plastic. So what I did when I went to the shop I went to at Dragon City, there was an iron there and that girl was straightening her bundles. So what we did is we took the hair and we ironed it just to make sure that it's real. You should wet the hair. All virgin hair textures tend to naturally curl or form a wave when wet. Even your bone straight hair should have some sort of a wave texture to it after a wash. If this doesn't happen, the hair is fake. Those are a few tips just to check if your hair is real. So this is the hair that I bought, and mind you, I bought it last year, and I iron it like all the time to straighten it. Bought 3 bundles, 24-inch bundles and an 18-inch closure, and then I had it made, the wig made in prom for 100 rand. I got my makeup done by Kanye Creations. Such a wonderful makeup artist, guys. I looked good. My makeup looked absolutely gorgeous. I had a rose gold eyeshadow type vibe. She lets you choose the size of the eyelashes you want. So she comes with eyelashes. You don't need to get individual lashes or anything like that or buy your own. She comes with a pack. She's so sweet. She engages with you while you're doing the makeup. I think that's nice because you don't want it to be an awkward interaction between you and your makeup artist. Like, someone's there touching your face and everything, but they're not talking. So that's one thing I appreciated, that she engaged with me and my family. Her Instagram page is called Kanye Creations, and she also has a YouTube channel. The link is in her bio, so please go check it out if you want tips for makeup. She's really, 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 really good. Then I have another makeup artist that I know for you guys. Her name is Natasha. Her makeup page on Instagram is called Glam Vagary. I'll put it up. I'm not sure if I pronounced it right. She's absolutely amazing. She did makeup for our now Miss South Africa and some of the Miss South Africa contestants, and they looked absolutely beautiful. And she also did makeup for my sister's 21st. She's absolutely humble. She's amazing. She's so sweet, and I would trust her to do your makeup. So her contact details are on her Instagram, so you can check that out. And then my nails were pink. I don't have a picture of my nails. I did my nails at Bram for 80 rand. Yeah, 80 rand. They were beautiful. So that is it from me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and you guys took a few tips from me. Thank you guys for tuning in to BK's YouTube channel. What? I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.